Hello everyone, welcome back to FS25. This should be a pretty big episode for the water buffalo. All going well, we are going to raise all the money that we need to finally buy that barn. Then we can finally get those water buffaloes to work. We've been working towards this for quite a long while now. We really need to make use of them. They are ready to produce us milk, but we haven't had the barn to put them in. So we've been saving up for this moment for quite a few episodes now. We are going to have lots and lots of produce to sell. We've got wheat, we've got wood, we've got oat, we've got canola. There is lots. There's mushrooms, lettuce, kimchi. There is all sorts of stuff. Fingers crossed it's all going to come to about, all in all, with our current balance, about 300,000 is what we're aiming for. We've also got the rope production going on at the moment. We were doing that in the last episode. We've took our wool and cotton over there. We've leased that. We are still leasing it at the moment. It's been a little bit slow at the moment, I'll be honest. Obviously, it's a big production. If you were to buy it, that would cost you about 300,000, something along those lines. We're leasing it for 821 per day at the moment. It went through the cotton quite quickly, but the wool is going very, very slow. Now, the sheep have produced a little bit more wool for us, but I'm a little bit undecided whether to put that in there or just sell it as wool. I'm not too sure at the moment because, yeah, it's very slow. We did progress into December for this episode because we were at the end of November last time around, so we've progressed into a new month. And overnight they really didn't do that much with the wool that was in there. So yeah, it's a little bit slower than I was expecting. So I'm a little bit unsure. We'll have to see. So we're just stacking up some of the products at the moment. If I can stop knocking these crates over, that would be wonderful. In a moment, I'm just going to reverse up and hope for the best. There we go. So we've got all our grass bales over there. We're using them for the goat and the sheep at the moment because we seem to have a problem with the meadow growing back, which is a little bit frustrating, but there we go, that is what it is. We have got a lot of soybeans. We've got about 15,000 litres of soybeans, which in its best time is worth over £2,000 per 1,000 litres, but unfortunately the best time isn't for quite a while. So if we can get away with keeping that, we will, because it would be great to sell that in the best time. If we have to sell it, if that's what's going to get us that barn, then we will do it. But I would like to keep it if possible. But as I said, we have got a lot of stuff to sell, so we're going to try and load the trailer up as best as I possibly can. We're going to try and get as much on there as possible. So we're going to at least have one run with the low loader, maybe even two, depends how we get on. And then, yeah, we've got the canola and everything else that we need to sell. So there is going to be quite a few trips to the various different shops in this episode to fund that money. And then we do just need to continue clearing the space for that water buffalo barn. Now, I've been doing it sort of here and there. Most of it is done, but we have just got a few more trees that we need to get rid of. Nothing too major. I think there's probably 5 or 6 left. Obviously, we are working in some really bad snow at the moment. It's not exactly ideal for working with the telehandler and loading up produce and whatever else, but there we go. We can't choose the weather. At least it's not hailing and destroying the crops. That's all I will say, because we have had plenty of hail in this series so far. So we are going to get quite a lot of lettuce spawn here because this has been building up over probably 4 or 5 episodes, I would say. Also, I will just check the other greenhouse because we've probably got a few bits of garlic and onion and peppers in there that we could probably take out. We are using it to go towards the kimchi production, but there is probably a surplus in there that we could probably take out and sell, so we will have a little look at that as well. But what I'm going to do is wow, they keep spawning. I'm going to keep getting this stuff out the way. I'm going to load up the low loader as best as I possibly can, and then we will go off. So I think the best thing to do, I'm going to stop messing around with this lettuce for now. I'm going to load all the wood up. We've got 2 sawmills, so I've already pulled the wood away from this sawmill, so I'll get these ones on. We'll head over to the other sawmill, we'll get all that on, and then we'll see how we're doing for space. If we have to do one load over to the playground, then we will. And of course that is another thing that we are keeping our eye on at the moment, because we did manage to get that into another progression stage last episode. So we may see some progress. We'll have to see. So I will just time-lapse loading this up and going over to the other sawmill. Then once we've done that, we will head straight over to the playground. Okay then, this should be a nice little start to our money making mission. Doesn't look like I can see any oh, no, we can see some progress finally. There is some scaffolding going on just down there. So clearly they are working on some form of a structure. We can see a curved piece of wood coming round. So finally, yes, we do have something going on. Excellent. So let's unstrap these, see how much we get. Lovely, £26,721. Great, okay, that is nice. Lovely, and it's good to see a little bit of progression. So let's head back. We'll load some more bits up. We'll do the lettuce and the rest of the food next. We'll see if we can get all that on. Head over to Willie's restaurant. By the time we've done all that, we might have a little bit more wood spawn in the sawmills. I don't know. I didn't check to see what progression status they were at, so we will check that as well. And then of course we've got all the grain and all the other bits to go. And don't forget, obviously, 2 pallets of rope at the production. We probably will end that lease today. We've got 2 pallets there at the moment. As soon as the 3rd one spawns, I may end that. Not too sure, because that is just a little bit too slow. But yeah, let's get back in the telehandler. We'll load this up as much as possible, and we'll head out again. Hopefully the lettuce and everything that we've got should tip us over 200,000. I mean, quite a bit over 200,000 I would hope, but yeah, we'll see. Let's get it filled up and we'll find out. Okay then, so I've just grabbed the remainder of the wool which was at the sheep. 1,000 litres, pretty nice. I've loaded up all the lettuce, the kimchi. We got a little bit of extra peppers and whatever else out of the other greenhouse, like I said. So pretty nice. We have got a very good amount of lettuce on there, and that is what is worth the most. So I am very, very happy with that. So yeah, this wool is going to get sold rather than go into the rope production. Sorry. Of course, I almost forgot. We've got our very, very important goat's milk. We've been getting that for a little while now, and we've got a decent amount stocked up. And at over £5,000 per 1,000 litres, that is really, really nice. So we are just going to grab those now. I don't want to bring the low loader up here. I'm a little bit worried about crop production. So let's just see how they're getting on. They are looking a bit cold, but they'll be alright. They'll be fine. So yeah, plenty of water, plenty of food, but again, no meadow. Whoops. Oof. I stabbed myself in the eye. Yeah. Not sure what's going on with the meadow there, but don't know. We haven't worked it out yet. So anyway, let's get this very expensive milk loaded up onto the trailer, and then I'm pretty sure that'll probably be it. So what we will do, we'll drop all this stuff off, and on the way we will go and collect our rope, because we need to sell that as well, because that is worth big, big money. Okay, so this is the last lot of goat... Whoa, wow. This is the last lot of super expensive goat's milk going on. Nearly ended in disaster, but we got there. The lids didn't come off. So I'm pretty sure that is everything that we can take from here at the moment. Of course, if we got absolutely desperate, we do have a lot of silage hanging about. I would like to keep it if we possibly can. We're a little bit stuck here. Get off. There we go. Right, that's off. Anyway, let's jump into the voucher. So let's have a look. We need to see where can we sell the goat's milk. Where is the best place to sell that? Probably the dairy, if I had to guess. I mean, it makes sense, right? So yes, dairy, 4,946. That is lovely. Really, really nice. The wool, pretty sure we can sell that at the rope production when we pick up our rope, and we know that the rest of that goes to Willie's restaurant. It is on the way to the playground. You sort of have to go past the playground to get onto the big main road. Rope production first, pick that up, sell the wool, then on to Willie's. I'm pretty happy about this. I didn't realise we had 11,000 litres of lettuce. Let's just check the price of lettuce as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to prove me wrong now. I'm pretty sure it is a good price. Yeah, we've gone past it. I'm pretty sure it's up here now. No, it's not. It's there. Okay, yeah, so we are nearly at the best price for that. That is lovely. Yes, Willie's is the best. Okay, great. Okay, so we have arrived to pick up the rope that we've produced, but I have just thought we're not going to be able to sell this wool here because we are leasing this at the moment. That is just going to go into the production, so we've got a little bit of a decision to make. Do we put it in there or not? I mean, it is only a little bit. Maybe we'll just throw it in there. Yeah, let's put it in there. I don't know if this is the wrong decision or not because I wasn't going to do this, but it is only just over 1,000 litres, so we'll just throw that in. If we do get another pallet of rope out of it, well then it will be the right decision. So let's just spin round here. These pallets shouldn't be too heavy, so we should be able to pick them up by hand. I mean, they don't look too heavy. So these are worth about £12,000 each. Loads and loads of money. Right, okay, so we are actually going to have to do a little bit of a U-turn. We will be selling the food last. Only reason being, because when we sell the rope, we're not going to be too far away from the dairy. So we'll do the rope, we'll do the goat's milk, then we'll do the food. So I'll see you when we get back to the playground, and we'll just drop off that rope because they are by far paying the best price. Okay, moment of truth. Doesn't look like this snow is going to stop anytime soon. It really is coming down, so this should be lovely. Yes, it is. 21,592. That has put us just short of 200,000. The goat's milk is definitely going to get us over that, and then we've got all the food. Then the grain. I'm sure we're going to get to that 300,000 target. The barn itself is 254, but then of course it's going to end up being more than that when we make it dynamic and bigger. So yeah, that's why we need to be aiming for 300,000. If not, we're going to be cutting it a little bit too close, I think. So anyway, dairy's just up here, just past our farm, so let's get the goat milk there, and then finally we will head over to the restaurant. So I can see the dairy. We've just got to get up this little hill first. The voucher is struggling a bit. This must weigh quite a lot, I would have thought. So we haven't sold to the dairy before, although this is actually the bakery. Well, I may well have come to the wrong place. Let's just go on to goat's milk and find that just to be sure. I've got a feeling we may be at the wrong place. Yes, we are. Oh dear. Okay. So that is tagged on the map. Okay, that's my bad. I'll see you over there in a second. Okay, so as it turns out, the dairy is just behind the dealership. Big Moose Dairy Inc. So we've just got to find the spawn point to be able to sell these. Yeah, I haven't actually been to this place before. First time I've seen it. So let's just have a little look. I mean, just looks like a bit of a production to me, I guess. I was just having a little look out to see if I could see any collectibles anywhere, but pretty sure I can't. So this should be nice. Yes, it is. £14,049. Very, very good. Lovely. Okay. So let's just have a little look and see where we are on the map. So we need to be heading down there. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too far away at all, actually. So let's go there. And if we could get to 250,000, is that being a little bit optimistic? I'm not sure, but let's aim for that. Let's see how close we can get. Whoa! Watch out, bus! Wow! You can't just turn on me like that. Crazy. Hopefully the ferry is looking forward to all our lovely ingredients. Please pay us a very, very good price. So let's keep an eye on the money. Oh, okay, 29,582. So I was a little bit optimistic there, but still, we're at £240,000. We have got 60 to go. Are we going to get there? I'm not sure. It's going to be very, very close. So we are pretty much relying on all the wheat and the canola and everything else we've got now. So I don't know, it's going to be close. In the meantime, we might have a couple more planks spawn, but that will probably be it. So it's going to be very touch and go. Obviously, the original target was December/January, but if we could get it done in this month, that would be an absolute bonus. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's get back. We've got 2 trailers. Let's get them both filled up, and then we'll see where the best prices are. Alright, lovely. We have returned. So let's get the John Deere off this trailer. We'll be needing that. I imagine the John Deere would struggle somewhat if we tried to pull both trailers on that. So yeah, let's get back in this. Oh no, I tell you what we did forget, the mushrooms. Let's just see how many mushrooms we've got there. I can also see a bit of honey. So yeah, worst comes to worst, we can throw the mushrooms on the low loader. Yeah, that's annoying. So 5 pallets, that would be worth a little bit. That's a problem. It's just out the way a little bit, so you forget about that. But there we go. We'll use that as a little emergency fund, I guess. So I think we'll hook. We'll just move this trailer into a bit of a better position, because that's going to be a nightmare with the other trailer on. And then yeah, let's see if we can put this on the back of our new Lizard. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Got a little train going on here. So let's get both of these filled up. What have we got the most of? If we can avoid it, we're going to save the soybeans. Right, so let's just have a look. Canola. We'll see if we can do the canola with 2 trailer loads. Let's see if we can get it all in. Oh yeah, we should comfortably get it in actually. Oh, nice. How much of that have we got left? It can't be a lot. It's filled it exactly, I think. Let's just try. Let's pull the other. 307 litres. That can stay in there. We're not worried about that. Soybeans can stay. We have got a little bit of oat, so that will all fit in that trailer. Lovely. So that is perfect. So that leaves us... Okay, it won't let us select anything else until we've got rid of both of those. So canola and oat. Let's have a little look. Is it going to be the farmer's market? Right, so it should all be up here. Yeah, canola. So we are selling at the best price, which is good. So grain barge terminal 1 or the oil mill. Oil mill is a good price at the moment, so let's just have a look at the oat. But that has to go to I don't really want to go to two different places. We'll go to the farmer's market because both of them can be sold there. And the farmer's market is the second best price for the canola. So that means we have to have a trip across the barge. So let's go there. I'll time-lapse the first trip of it. And then second time around we won't. You don't need to see the same trip twice. So let's get to the farmer's market. And let's get ourselves loads and loads of money. Big delivery coming up. How much are we going to get from this? Let's tip the first one first. This is our super fast tipper. And just like that, it's gone. 22,801. Very nice. Obviously, the oat is going to be a small amount. There's only 3,000 litres in there. But that was from a previous harvest. Lovely. 3,730. So we need to get back. We've got some wheat to deliver. We'll see if there's anything else to put in the second one. So currently we're about 34,000 short. So yeah, we are getting closer. So let's see what else we have got in the silo. Fingers crossed this is going to get us to where we need to be. So we are not fussed about the soybeans or the canola. Okay, so we've got 11,000 litres of wheat. That may well be it though. Let's just move along to the next trailer. Yes, that is it. So we will just take the remaining bit of canola. 308 litres, obviously not a lot, but as the trailer is empty, we will take it. Now that we are in winter, these trees, there's, what is there, 6 or 7 there of the small ones that we just get rid of with the lumberjack mod. So there's only 5 there that we actually need to cut down and keep. So that will be very, very quick. And that is the area that we have sorted out where we want to put the barn. We've just got to do a little bit of moving around and stuff to probably make it fit, but I'm pretty sure, I'm hopeful that is where they're going to go, as long as we can make a big enough pasture for them, of course. So this will be the last trip to the farmer's market with the grain, and then we will see how much money we're on. If we have to progress into January, we will, because I really don't want to sell the soybeans, but we'll see how much we've got after this. Right, okay, how close can this week get us? It's going to be okay, but yeah, 8,154, so we'll do the tiny little bit of canola that's left, and yes, £378. So we are about £25,000 short. Okay, so yes, I don't think we're going to be able to put much of a pasture down for that. So let's get back. We'll just make sure everything is okay. If it is, we'll get into Jan. So the target was always December or Jan. I was always hopeful for December, but if we go into next month, we will just have a couple more bits spawn, maybe another bit of rope if we're lucky, and that should get us to exactly where we need to be. And then finally, we can get the barn down. Is Walter outside? He never normally is in this weather. No, he's not. He's not silly, is Walter. Right, let's get rested. Let's get into Jan. Hopefully the snow would have left us behind, and we should finally hit the target. We must have enough spawn for £25,000. Fingers crossed. Right, okay, he is out, but we have got some sunshine, and of course we've got our mushrooms to sell. So we will, first of all, let's look in the sale. Ooh, very, very nice tractor. It's a shame we are saving up so much at the moment, because I would be very tempted to buy that, but we can't get it at the moment. Also, that is a great deal, 53% off the electric Volvo. I would love to own one of these in the future, but at the moment not for us. So we've still got snow on the roofs. That is looking pretty good, very nice. Ah yes, we've got some wood. Okay, so I'm not going to waste your time with a time lapse of loading this up. We have already done that, so I'll get everything thrown on and let's get progressed finally. Good news, I have loaded up everything that we possibly can. There'll definitely be enough here. We've got a little bit more wool, but the first stop will be on the rope production, but that won't be to put the wool in. We should hopefully have 1,000 litres of rope there for us. So we're going to take that, we're going to end the production, and then we're going to sell the rest of this wool there. There's no point putting this wool in because that is not going to be enough to create more rope. So we will end that as soon as we get there. We'll drop the rope and the planks off at the playground, food off at the ferry, and then 100% that'll be enough. That should even get us just over 300,000. So yes, I'm happy. It was worth going into the next day rather than selling the soybeans and the silage like I did think about. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. So a lot of shop runs, but once we've done it, it's going to be worth it. So yeah, the snow on the ground and the trees and everything else is looking fantastic, by the way. Really, really good. Anyway, let's go and grab the rope. Let's get the wool sold, and we'll end the production, because we have now had that for 3 months. So obviously that is 3 months worth of cost. Ah, and just before that, I can see a little bit more progression on the playground. We've got some scaffolding up top now, just up there. So yeah, progression is really underway. Wonderful. That's really good to see, finally. Right, let's get there. Let's get it done. Yes, I can see some snow-covered rope. Look at that. Lovely. Ah, yes. £12,000. So we've got 61 litres of rope being made. So there is no point carrying on with that. The only question is, we've got 500 litres of wool. Are they going to take it, or are they just going to pay us for it? I'm not too sure. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll change... Do we want to change that to selling? Not sure. What about distributing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's... How do we end it? How do we stop this lease? Ah, there you go. Do you want to cancel leasing of this building? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so what have they done with our remaining wool? I'm guessing it's probably stayed in there. Is it around here? Yeah, I think they've stolen that. We might have lost out on that, but never mind. I didn't want to keep paying the charge every day. So we'll probably lease that at some point again in the future. So if we do, our wool will be in there. Now we do have to be very careful, because we don't want to resell the rope that we've just made. So we will just carry these round by hand, and they should give us a decent price. Yep, 1,500 for that one. Obviously the other one's going to be a bit less. But yeah, could you just imagine working really hard to get that rope and then accidentally sell it to them for a bad price? Right, okay, lovely. So let's get to the playground. We are well on our way now. Let's get the rope and the planks gone. Here we go. This should be close to 20,000 for this little lot here. Shouldn't be far off at all. So yes, there is the whoops, let's not crash. There is the latest bit of scaffolding which has been put up. Lovely, look at that. 17,860. Very, very nice. We're only 8,000 short now. This is going to get us there. So we'll head back to the ferry for the final time in this episode. We'll get it sold, and then finally we'll be on our way. I feel like I've said that 4 or 5 times now, but this is it. This will be enough. Here we go. What are we going to get? 10,000? 15,000, whatever it is, as long as it's more than 8, we are happy, because that means we've hit the goal. Here we go. Yes, 17,433. Perfect. I'm not even going to bother driving back to the farm for now. We'll leave that there. Let's get back right quick. We will clear those trees that we spoke about, and let's get it done finally. So we've just got a handful to take down here. It's going to be super quick. So first of all, I'm just going to get to deleting these ones that we don't want. They can go straight away. We're only going to keep the nice big ones for the sawmill. Perfect, 3 left. Obviously, when we tried the barn for size a few episodes ago, when we decided we wanted it was quite hard to see if it would fit or not, because there were so many trees in the way. So with these out the way, we will finally be able to get a good idea of exactly where we can place it. But if I can, I want this to be the place. So yeah, I mean, if we can, I might even sell the fencing, because we're going to have our own fence. We don't need 2 lots. Right, so that is all the rubbish trees out the way. So let's start over here. Let's start with the big ones. Literally just going to cut them, delete the stumps and throw them out the way just for now. We'll sort out the mess and sort out everything later on. I'm just very keen to get this in. Right, okay, so I've moved all the trees out the way. I've thrown them all over the place, but I will clear that up a little bit later. Not worried about it now. So for the time being, can we get rid of this fencing? No, we can't. Doesn't give us an option. Just seeing if we could get a little bit more space. So this is what we've got to play with. It's quite a big area. Is it big enough? I'll be honest, I don't know. So this is what we want here. It's quite big. So we first of all need to find the ideal location for it. Then we can customize the pasture. Now it's going to be tight to get it fitted in. The problem is the silo is somewhat in the way. So let's just see exactly what we can do. Alright, I'm just going to have a little play with it and I'll see where the ideal spot is. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to place it here. Now it might look a bit of a silly place at the moment, but we have got various other entrances that we can get onto the farm with. We normally come in through the other way anyway, and this can all be landscaped and changed anyway, but I believe this is the best spot for it. So we are going to place that down. Do you want to customize the fence? Yes, we do. Now basically all we have to hope is we can put this fence exactly where we want it. So we need to give ourselves enough room to be able to collect the milk and everything else, but I think if you give it a chance, it will definitely work out. I think it's going to look good. So I am just going to go ahead and place this fence. With a bit of luck, we've got enough money. I really hope so. I'd be devastated if we haven't. Please let me place the fence though. Don't start being silly. I would have liked to have been able to go into that corner a bit more. It just seems like a bit of a wasted area, but maybe we'll put a nice tree there instead. That's what we'll go with. So I'm just going to follow this around here. The area is restricted. Stuff is really frustrating though. Very annoying. It's our land. Let us put our fence down. So we're going to have plenty of money. It's looking absolutely fine. So we should be able to go all the way around here. This is looking great. Just what I wanted. Nice. So again, we need to give ourselves enough room here. I presume that is probably to collect the slurry. So we need enough room to back a trailer in. So I would say that there will be enough. And then we'll just join up there. Do you want to plant the meadow? Yes. There it is. Finally, we have got our cow pasture in, or our water buffalo pasture. So yeah, as I said before, it looks like it's in a bit of an odd place, but a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of change of scenery, and it will look much better, and it will definitely make sense. So yes, this is where we collect the slurry from. We've got our meadow here. Now, as usual, I will more than likely bring the mower in here just to get rid of those annoying bushes. But yeah, this is looking great. I love this. So we've got our, is that our robotic milker there? I think it might well be. Very, very nice. We can drive through, put the straw, put the food, silage, TMR. We've got a lot to save up for. We definitely need a TMR mixer, 100%. We've got silage for the time being, but we'll need straw, hay. We're going to need everything. So yes, that is a big, big step. We've got 32,000 left in the bank, so we probably didn't need to do that last run in the end, but it was important to have enough. If you'd have got halfway through the fencing and then ran out of money, that would have been a real pain. So I am just running over to the water buffalo now, just to see if we can transport a few of those across, but I'm unsure. Do we need to buy some animal transportation? Let's have a look. I mean, I didn't need to run over here. They've ran out of food again. Wow. Wow, they are flying through that food. So let's get to our water buffalo. So right, let's see if I can work this out. So these are what we've got at the moment. Can we don't want to sell them. Okay, so I just need to work out, can we move them across or not? No. Okay, so I'll just run back to the barn. I'll see if we can transfer them across. If not, we're going to have to save up and buy a livestock trailer. It would have been nice to have been able to get them in now, but if we can't, we can't. But that is the first thing we will be purchasing. Right, okay, so the menu is here. Let's just have a little look. So we can actually have 73 in here. That is nice. We should be able to produce lots and lots of milk with that. So yeah, we don't want to buy them. There are no animals to sell or move. Okay, so let's just go across. Okay, I know, calm down. Yeah, okay, I don't think we can do it. So unfortunately, yeah, nothing in sale. Let's see what sort of money we are looking at, because we need to transport them. Here we are, animal transportation. Okay, so actually 6 pieces, yes, 12. That, I mean, that would, how nice would that be if you could get that, the electric Volvo hooked up to that? That would be great, but that's way out of our price range. But this can do 6 at once, which isn't terrible, because it's not like we've got hundreds and hundreds. So yeah, we will purchase that now. Yeah, let's buy it. We need to buy it. Perfect. Okay, excellent. So yeah, that's left us with 7,494. So we are going to leave that for this one. Next time around, first job, we'll go and pick that up. We'll get them in here and we'll get them producing as soon as possible. I've got a lot of tidying up to do off camera. I'm just going to tidy the trees up, put them away, and then we have got some more stuff to work towards. So I think the next big goal, once we've sorted this area out here, the next big goal is I would like to save up and buy the debris crusher, because then we can start working towards cement for our shed that we desperately need. But that is all for next time. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.